heading off the rails or getting back on track? State leaders today announcing changes to California's plan for a high-speed rail system. Thanks for joining us for the CBS 13 News at 5. I'm Steve Large.
And I'm Marley Ginter. So with that, let's start things off tonight with your reporter covering Sacramento County, Tori Apodaca, joining us live from the Capitol, getting answers on what the future of connecting LA to San Francisco really looks like, Tori.
That's right, Steve and Marley. Taxpayer dollars have been going into this project for over a decade now. But the governor here recently announced that he'll be investing $1 billion from the cap and trade program annually into the project. But it's still far short of the funding that it needs to truly connect LA to San Francisco. California's high-speed rail on track for the future or off the rails.
The only thing high speed about the high-speed rail is the high speed of which they're wasting our tax dollars.
California Senate Republicans and President Trump, who recently announced he's pulling $4 billion of federal funding from the project, are not on board.
Funding, long-term funding commitment, is what we are asking for.
But the CEO of the California High-Speed Rail Authority joined state Democratic leaders Monday, saying the project isn't coming to a halt. It just needs some help. California voters approved the high-speed rail project to connect LA to San Francisco in 2008, proposed then to cost $33 billion and be completed by 2020. That never happened. Democratic Senator Dave Cortese says it failed because they weren't looking at private sector money. How much of taxpayer dollars, though, have gone into this project and would need to go in to have its completion?
Yeah, there's most certainly billions of dollars that have already been invested in the project, and the project now has in excess of $100 billion budget.
The train tracks would stretch for about 400 miles, connecting Merced to Bakersfield by 2032 and Gilroy to Palmdale by 2038.
This is an economic development project with a rail line in the middle of it.
Cortese says the train will bring more to California than just connection, but economic development along the tracks, like housing. He hopes train riders and the development projects will eventually pay for itself. But Republicans aren't convinced California will ever see a return on the investment.
If you had your money, would you invest in a project that said it was going to be $33 billion? And now it's over $100 billion?
A cleaner way of connecting Californians by transit. Is the cost worth it? So there is currently construction of 119 miles happening in the Central Valley area, but Republicans really think that it should go back up to California voters to decide the future of the high-speed rail project.